right, let's join collectively. 3 rounds of Om. Inhale. Again. One more. Let's do a nice easy breath. Dhyana Mudra with the left hand, thumb and index, some call it yin. Or Yana Mudra, and then peace sign fingers curl down, touch the right thumb pad. Vishnu Mudra, the preserver. We'll do alternate nostril, in left, out right, in right, out left. Thumb and ring finger of right hand. Exhale the air out. Thumb on the right side and through the left, nice and slow. Ring finger on, thumb away, out through the right. In the right. Thumb on, ring away, out the left. In the left. Out the right. In the right. Out the left. In the left. Out the right. In the right. Out the left. In left. Out right. In right. Out left. In left. Out right. In right. Out left. In left. Out right. In right. And out left. In left. Out right. In right. 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 And out left. One more cycle in left. Out the right. In the right. And out the left. Conclude. All right, let's come to stand atop of the mat. So a yard of this size takes lots of maintenance, obviously. Today it looks like the pool guy showed up. So no pain, no strain, long, slow, deep breaths. Creating a moving meditation for ourselves. May all beings receive the benefits of this collective practice. May all beings be happy and free from suffering everywhere. Om Gam Garbhadri. Let's begin. Surya Namaskar. Arms up. And down we go. It's okay to bend the knees. Right foot back, knee down. Left foot back, plank pose. Knees, chest, chin. Cobra pose. Down dog. Nice big step. Right foot forward, left knee down. Feet together. Rising up. Hands to heart. Again, going back. And down. Now left foot back, knee to mat. Plank pose. Knees, chest, chin. Cobra pose. Down dog. Left foot forward, right knee down. Feet together. Rise up. Hands to heart. Again, go back. Fold down. Right foot back, knee. Plank pose. Knees, chest, chin. Cobra. Down dog. Big step, right foot forward, left knee down. Feet together. Come on up. Hands to heart. Again, back. And down. Left foot back, knee. Right foot back, plank. Knees, chest, and chin. Cobra pose. Down dog. Left foot forward, right knee down. Feet together. Come on up. Hands to heart. Again, back. Down. Right foot, knee. Left foot, plank. Knees, chest, chin. Cobra pose. Down dog. Right foot forward. Left foot forward. Come on up. Hands to heart. Again, back we go. And down. Left foot back, knee. Right foot back, plank. Knees, chest, chin. Cobra. Down dog. Left foot forward, right knee down. Feet together. Come on up. Hands to heart. One more. Arch back. Float down. Right foot, knee. Left foot, plank. Knees, chest, chin. Cobra. Down dog. Right foot forward, left knee down. Feet together. Rising up. Hands to heart. Again, go back. And down. Left foot, knee. Plank. Knees, chest, chin. Cobra. Down dog. Left foot forward, right knee down. Feet together. Rising up. Hands to heart. One breath. Imagine you can breathe from your heart center to your third eye. Spiritual breath. Inhale from heart right to the space between the eyebrows. And then exhale back down to the heart. Do that again. Inhale from heart to third eye. Let it go. One more time. In. And out. All right. Arch back again. Arms out and up. Float down. Interlace the hands behind the back. Reach the knuckles forward. It's okay for the knees to be bent and the feet to be a little separate. All right, hands down outside the feet, half lift and look forward. Step the right foot back into a lunge pose, knee and ankle stacking in the front. Adjust the foot or feet if you need. Palms flat to plank. From plank, child's pose. And then do your best to brush your nose, chin, and chest right up the center of the mat into cobra. Move back to down dog. Big step, right foot forward for that low lunge. Help the foot if it needs it. Knee and ankle, fingertips down, lead with the heart. Left palm flat, right arm goes up. Feel that choppy? Right hand down, step back to down dog. You wish to cat back into plank or just rock into plank. And then bow down to that child's pose again. Slide to cobra pose. Move back to down dog. Left foot forward, low lunge. Right hand down, left arm up. Left hand down, step back to dog pose. Into plank. Bow down. Slide to cobra. Back to down dog. Right foot forward, lunge again for a breath. Feet together, Uttanasana. Rise up. Hands to heart. All right, arch back. Down again. A little bit faster. Right foot lunge. Left foot plank. Your choice, chaturanga and knees down. Upward face. Downward face. Right foot forward, lunge again. Right away, right arm up. Both arms up, high lunge. Sometimes sweeping the arm back and then forward. That would be right arm, helps you lift. Straight the back leg. Down dog. Plank pose. Again, your choice. It's okay to drop your knees and come halfway down. Upward face. Downward face. Left foot forward, low lunge. Left arm up. Both arms up. Down dog vinyasa. Plank pose. Your choice, chaturanga, knees down if you need. Upward face. Downward face. Couple of breaths right here in down dog. All right, walk, step, or hop to your hands. Half lift, look forward. Let go. Bend the knees and look forward, prepare. Walk, step, or hop, back to chaturanga. Upward face, downward face. Left foot forward, right knee on the ground, arms rise up now. Keep pushing your front foot down, but let your hips drop forward. Charge your back leg right into the earth. Wiggle the shoulders and shoulder blades. All right, hands down. Down dog and rest or down dog and work. Always your choice. Plank pose. Chaturanga, knees down. Up. And down. Again, a couple of breaths. All right, let's do the other side. Now, right foot forward, left knee down, arms up. Of course, if you're healing a shoulder, your hands could always stay on your knee. Push, front foot down. All right, a little shorter on that side. Down dog. Plank pose. It's perfectly okay to drop the knees. Chaturanga. Up. And down. Do a little warrior fun. Left foot forward, warrior one. Warrior three on left foot.
First time for everything.
There you go. High lunge. Warrior two. Nice and gentle right angle pose, forearm thigh, palm to earth if your practice allows. Reverse warrior or peaceful. Right hand to thigh, left arm up and back. Prayer twist. Drop the back knee if you need. Right elbow, left thigh. Turn the rib cage. Come back toward high lunge, but reach the arms forward. Throat, knee, and ankle in one line. Kick through your back heel. Breathe through the burn. All right, vinyasa, hands down. Down dog and rest is always the option, or work. Plank. Your choice. Up. And down. Two more breaths and down dog. All right, right foot forward, warrior one. Warrior 3. High lunge. Warrior 2. Right angle pose. Back to 2. Reverse. Left hand down, right arm up. Some call it peaceful warrior. Set up that twist. It's okay to drop your back knee. You may need to step that back foot in up there. And then twist. Left elbow, right thigh. Turn the front foot in a little bit. Balance. Yeah. Now face yeah. I drop your hips down a little bit. Setting up to go back to high lunge, but stopping in charge, right? Reach forward and breathe. Throat, knee, and ankle. All right, down dog. Is my thigh the only thing that's burning, or is everyone else's front thigh burning? Plank pose. Chaturanga. Up and down. You may walk, you may step, or hop to your hands. Half lift and let go. Rise up and start. Equal point pose or Tadasana. Arms down by the side. So let's do Iyengar's way, right? Stand on the pinky side of your feet. Bring your big toe pads to touch and then roll the feet down. Pull the arches of the feet up. Feel equal weight in all four corners of the foot. Shoulder blades against the spine. Belly button slightly tucked. Pelvic floor up. Spiritual breath from heart to third eye. Eyes open, eyes closed, your choice. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. One more. And out. All right. Very very steamy in the backyard today. If you need a little sip, take a little sip. I'm going to ask if you're outside at home practicing to step off your mat, because most of you're good. You got nice earth fibers there, so the energy of earth is able to travel through wool, right? But the plastic and the rubber and all that other stuff that we usually stand on actually stops the conduit of the earth energy. We'll call it grounding energy. So feet wide, we're going to do spiritual breath. Knees bent, arms out and up, fingertips like little cups, right? A little bit wider than the hands. You're going to imagine you can breathe from the soles of the feet to the fingertips. You'll hold your attention and your breath there and then back down right into Mother Earth, Agayan. Let's begin. Inhale from the soles of the feet to the fingers. Hold the breath and the attention at the fingertips. And then release the energetic breath back into the earth. Again, draw the energy out of the earth, right through the body to the fingers. And release it back down. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Arms float down. One breath. Let's start with Vrikshasana, tree pose. You're more than welcome to stay off or on your mat, your call. We'll go on the right foot to make sure that I'm still on camera standing over there. Yeah, I am. Go on the right foot. Bring the left foot to your calf is an option, right? The left foot to the thigh is an option. The left foot resting in the right hip would be another option. It's funny because we're so used to practicing on like a nice level, either wooden surface or some sort of a perfectly flat surface.
Yeah, this is different.
Right? And when you get on the lawn, all of a sudden you're like, whoa, there's a bump there.
I'm trying to find my spot.
Right? On the beach, at least we can pound the sand down and be like, okay, now I got solid terra firma. So think of it as improving the balance or improving the ability to equalize the weight in the standing foot. Because really this pose, I find when people have a challenge with this pose, if I just bring them to their breath and let the monkey mind forget about that you're balancing, immediately, most of the time, they find this pose. Because if you really think about it, every step you take is always on one foot. Very rarely do we move on 2 feet. So you know how to balance on one foot. It's just when I bring your attention to the stillness on one foot, sometimes we forget the breath and the wobbles start. All right, break the pose. One breath from heart to third eye. Inhale. And exhale. Same pose, other side. All the weight left foot, right foot thigh, right foot calf, right foot in half a lotus or Padmasana. A slight squaring of your hips toward the top edge of the front of your mat. Right, pulling right knee back, turning pelvis under a little bit, or pushing hips forward, rising up to the crown, rooting down through the standing foot. Your choice with the hands. right, breaking the pose. Again, the heart to third eye breath. Inhale. Exhale. All right, let's do ballerina pose or ballet pose. Option there, right, on this ground. Good luck. Option always is you grab the inside of your thigh and hold the knee, trying to bring it out. Maybe your shin below the knee. Maybe your ankle. One day your heel. And then start to think about straightening the legs. And trying to feel like your arms are level. If you're very open in hips, they could be up. But maybe here is where you need to be. Or here. Go ahead, take the pose. So in one of my very first classes with Dharma, we were in this pose. I was struggling for the balance. The person next to me was in full variation. Eyes closed, full variation. He said, open your eyes. We all opened our eyes, and he jumped on the front of her mat and went, boom! She did not even blink. I fell out of the pose. He wasn't even scaring me. I fell right out. All right, breaking the pose. Again, one breath, heart to third eye, right away. Other side. On the left foot, same options. Thigh, calf, ankle, or heel. All right, release, right to the breath, heart, third eye. Malasana at the top of the mat. Toes out and heels in. Yogi squat. So I'm going to say hello to a couple people I see watching. We have Jane here, all the way from Florida. Hi, Jane. And Brian J. You know Brian from Satya.
Yes.
And Kara, Long Beach family. Laverne Beach family. I'm sure it's Laverne and Paul because they practice together. Lisa is like from Fountain, which I don't even want to say how many years ago that was. And of course, we have the Yoga Flex people showing up. Miss Barbara. Welcome, everybody. Wow, even one of my sister's friends' kids is watching. All right, crow pose. toes if you wish. You could stay here. I'm teaching it on purpose because I know somebody wants to learn it. So go ahead. If you need to, the knees can be outside of the arms. And Dharma calls it Kakasana or Rusta. You can start to just bend your elbows. Don't worry about lifting your feet. Let your elbows bend enough that your toes get light. Now, it's not about lifting the feet as much as it is finding the alignment of bones. So if you get knee, elbow, wrist right in one line, just bend the elbows until your toes start to get light. Maybe you keep the toes down. Bring your elbows, suck your elbows, imagine them in the air like that. Now just tiptoe forward, don't lift your feet, tiptoe forward. Nope, don't lift your feet, walk forward, walk forward. There you go. Walk forward, one more step. Now just look toward me, bend your elbow. There you go. Last 2 breaths. You have jump back chaturanga, you may take vinyasa. Much longer. Awesome. Congratulations. Angry determination gets you there all the time. And then walk, step, or hop back into Malasana if you can, right? So that little hop lands you right back in squatting pose. All right, let's come to the seat. Straight the legs. Of course, if you need to, bend the knees, right? I'd rather see belly and thighs together and you're feeling on the hamstrings than stressing the lower back. So I like to keep my chin off of my chest and try to get my heart on my knees. Grab the feet or as far down as you can and start to pull your body against your legs. Then maybe start to kick the heels a little further and further and further and further away. Have the full variation. You can grab a wrist under your foot or straight the legs, but of course, take your pose. Okay, breaking the pose, rising up. Let's do a little twist. Left hand below your knee on your shin. Right fingertips facing back behind you. Lean forward a little bit. And then twist the body. Even turning your eyes to the right side of your head will encourage your spine to go a little bit further. And then take a little notice if your feet have shifted. Use your left leg magically longer than your right. And then when you try to match your ankle bones, you'll notice maybe the twist is not so intense, but yet it's even deeper. A great cue would be to do this one at home with your feet against a wall or something you can keep the heels pressed against. This will keep your pelvis and hips square in line, and it'll bring a deeper twist into the spine. Okay, let's go other way. Right hand, left calf. So you could probably see my feet on the live video. Look how much my left leg likes to slide back. So I can keep the illusion that I can really twist. But if I start to slide that hip forward, my whole torso has to come back. Last breath. All right, release. So every pose is my favorite pose, but right here, this is my favorite thing to do in this yard, is to lie down and not close my eyes. To open my eyes and look up into that sky. Of course, if the sun's too intense, you may soft the eyes or put on your shades. All right, allow your ears to witness what's going on around you. And see if you can find somewhere in your body you're still gripping. Are your feet outwardly rotated? Are your feet and thighs comfortably relaxed? Are your seat muscles relaxed? Allowing the shoulders to fall into the earth. Really feeling fully supported by the grounds below us. Noticing any subtle shifts or feelings. With each breath, the body gets heavier and heavier. Now we're going to move into the mother of the poses, the queen of the postures, right? Sarvangasana, shoulder stand. So if you have a lot of hair behind or on top of your head, you may want to take that out. Of course, if you're healing your neck in any way or the body doesn't like full variation, legs right up, hips, knees, and ankles one line. You could even put a towel or strap around the feet and hold the legs up. Or you may go all the way up. Go ahead, do the pose that works for you. So think about the thyroid and the parathyroid. The chest and the chin, meaning giving a gentle massage to that thyroid. Right, squeezing it out. The veins in the legs begin to soften or relax as the blood begins to drain from the legs down to the torso. The eyes are soft and closed. Naturally, the heart rate slows. benefit of the pose will lower blood pressure. Always good to turn digestion upside down, letting or releasing anything that no longer serves us there. If your practice has a lotus or any leg mudra, go ahead. But most important is the eyes are closed. You're trying to find the deepest expression of this posture, but still in a comfortably held pose. One full minute left. Last 20 seconds. And then set up plow pose as the toes move to the earth. Behind you, if you have Pindasa or if you had your knees bent, you can take the knees by the ears. Don't force the legs to the ground. Allow the breath to set the feet down. It's okay to widen the legs a little. Bend the knees. Keeping the hands on the back unless your toes reach the ground. Then you can keep them there or do anything you want. As long as you're comfortable, the eyes are closed. Concentrate. Space behind the forehead. Last couple moments. And then into fish pose. Do your best to lower the seat down, controlled landing. on the forearms. Allow the weight of the legs to move toward the front of your mat. As the heels come toward the earth, bend the elbows, lift the heart. Maybe wiggle in, feet down. Heart lifted. Now open up the throat. Release the thyroid. Let the head drop all the way back to the earth. If you want to do advanced variations and know them, go ahead. Perfectly okay to stay right where you are. All right, release, chin to chest. Roll down on the back. Let the arms come out. Nice big inhale, collective. Sigh it out. Try to remain absolutely still now. Observe the sensations, the mind. Become the witness. And then nice and easy, a great knee hug like a cannonball shape. Maybe you put your feet down first and then bring the knees in toward the chest. Try to avoid the tailbone rolling up. Keep the lower back and the seat muscles down or the seat down. Think about printing your spine right into the earth. And then bring the feet down by the seat. Reach the fingertips toward the heels. Setting up for a bridge or setu bandha. Lifting up lower back. Maybe that's all you got. Maybe middle back. I like to grab the edges of my mat, push my feet forward, and then roll that upper back up toward the chin. A slight squeezing on the knees or inner thighs, not bringing them together, but just engaging those muscles, inner thighs. All right, roll down out of the pose. And then any way you choose to, meet on your belly. If you want to sit up, you want to roll to your right, however you want. Cross the ankles and come on to the belly. Gonna do a time check. Anyone have time limit? Everyone's good? All right. It was already the hour. Again, I always say all my classes should say ish after the time, right? We start at 10, we end at 11:15. Ish. Let's do a Dharma style cobra. You're going to cross your left ankle over your right. You're going to bring the hands down under your shoulders or the sides of your chest, depending on your flexibility. We're going to use the full 8 seconds to rise up. We'll hold for 8 seconds and come down for 8 seconds. If your body only goes here in 8 seconds, keep in your mind, keep imagining it's moving. Squeeze the legs. See if you can pop the knees off the mat, but keep the feet down. Take a little breath in. And rise up with me for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly down. 8, 7. Dharma says keep your eyes up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest for 8 seconds. Maybe cross and uncross. Right, uncross and cross. Other side. All right, let's do it again. Exhale. Inhale a little. Rise up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. And down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Uncross. Arms can rest by side now. 10-second rest. Traditional Bhujangasana, 2 legs together, a traditional cobra. Hands down, elbows up. Half a breath in. Rise up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold. And down. 8, 4, and rest. So a really cool thing about being on the lawn is when you turn your head to one side, you're like level. Your eyes are level with the cut of the lawn. And you get that perspective of looking across. It almost looks like a forest to me. Like you're looking across a mini forest. And what's really cool about this lawn is there's no chemicals poured in this grounds anywhere. So this is not a chemical-laden lawn with all those lovely fertilizers we pour into our water system. Because you really think you pour it in on the lawn, but the lawn doesn't absorb most of it. The rainwater takes it away, and then, believe it or not, eventually you end up drinking that stuff. Yeah, lately I've been on a tear about how we care for our lawns. I don't know what that's about. All right, Dhanurasana, but the same style. We're gonna rise up slow, hold it, and lower down. A lot of times I see people blasting into the pose, and then they're done. So find the control. I think it's just as important to release the pose with control as it is to go into the pose with control. Because you don't want to just burn everything out in the going into the asana. You want to be able to come out of the pose with grace. All right, reach back, grab the ankles of the feet. Close your eyes. It doesn't matter when you rise, when you stop, how high. Just feel the pose. Inhale a little. And rise up for slow. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. And slowly down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. One more round. We're going to hold a little longer in the pose. Bend and reach. All for you, my Lord. Rise up. 8, 4, hold. Great time to tell a story, right? So the other day I was doing a private session over in Oceanside, and it started to drizzle like, I'd say a quarter way through the class. And these warriors stayed on their mat. It was literally raining and we were still practicing. It was so much fun to be out in the rain and sliding all over the mat. You know, it was no wheels, no tension pose at all. But it was really neat to see the willingness of these beings to stay in the practice. And it was like 3 generations, someone around my age, someone I'll say in probably their late 20s, maybe 30, I don't think so, and then like a 17-year-old young man. So it was really neat to be. All right, lower it down. Story was just to confuse the mind, so you would stay in the pose longer. It is a true story, but it was still just a confusion. All right, come up onto hands and knees. Reach that right leg back behind you. And then option to crawl the left hand forward or reach it forward, charging tiger. Option to bend the right knee, reach back with the left hand, grab the ankle from the inside, and kick. Back to charging tiger. Back to tabletop. Other side, left leg back. Very easy, you can stay right here. Right arm forward. It's okay to stay here or bend the knee, reach back, grab from inside. And kick. All right, release. I fell out. And then hand down, knee down. So take a cat pose. Take a cow pose. Cross the ankles, sit back. If this doesn't work for you, onto your seat anyway. Make sure you can do a comfortable pose. Doesn't have to be fancy crisscross applesauce, right? Get comfortable. Fix the shirt, your necklace, your hair. Get all that monkey mind stuff out the way. And close your eyes. Become absolutely present in the now. Sweeping the arms around in a big circle. Allow the head to drop back if it's right for you and the palms touch. And then as you twist to your right, let the chin level earth, left hand, right knee, right hand back. And then your choice for arms to go up or just twist to the other side. And then come back to center. Bring the hands to your heart center and bow your head for a moment. Maybe a quick list of all the things you are grateful for or we are grateful for. I always like to start with my breath. Practice, the teachers, which are really the students, making your way to final pose, your choice. Head to the front or feet to the front, depending how you're comfortable laying down. Don't forget that lovely Facebook feed, I think, is still going. So it feels nice to teach a 90-minute class again. Really? It does. It really does. And not blah blah in any studio. But 90 minutes went away a long time ago, right? They took 90 minutes away from me because I was turning it into 2 hours. But that's what the master class, when I used to go practice with Dharma in the city many, many moons ago, that's what the master class was. You went at 12 o'clock. He let us out around 2. Right away, everybody ran to the juice place and got a nice green juice with ginger and lemon. And then, believe it or not, we would go to the park and practice more. We would go hang out in that local park and practice our headstands, our handstands, or whatever, the blah blah, the stillness, the breath. So I think this is one of the most important poses. This is where all the hard work pays off. This is where the body, the soul, the spirit, the mind starts to integrate all of the poses, all of the breath work. Imagine that the prana we just woke up a little more in the body is now seeking out any blockages, whether they're mental, emotional, physical, spiritual, any blah blah. You put the blockage, right? So imagine that the prana, that Shakti, that energy in our body is now seeking out spots that need to be released or that are willing to be released. Maybe it's a limited belief system. Maybe it's a portion of fear that needs to go away. Or maybe it's the opposite. Maybe it's the willingness to accept abundance, to practice joy. To truly be okay in stillness for more than a breath. Maybe it's letting go of judgments against ourselves. To witness the breath, how it's moving all by itself without any attention on your part. And maybe notice you may have altered it in some way. As soon as you bring your attention to it. And then take any movement, shape, wiggle that you need, or the body may be calling for. And in your own time, in your own pace, come on up and take a seated pose, one you can sit in for just another moment. This bowl is the throat chakra. It's tuned to the throat chakra, color blue. Notice G, I put the sticker on the bottom of the bowl so I wouldn't forget. What was neat, I was walking, I saw me, well hopefully you didn't, hopefully you were in Shavasana. But I was walking around the class with the bowl, and when I made it to the video, I happened to look inside the bowl, and there was a bug inside of the bowl the whole time. A big bug, too. It seemed not to be bothered by the vibration of the bowl at all. It's pretty neat to look down and be like, wow, you took that the whole time? So today I invite you to let go of something that may bring the illusion of fear into your life. How can we step into our power? How can I step into my power? How can I support myself and all beings to come forth with that lion heart and not that lamb? Always remember, a smile can change someone's day, someone's week, maybe even someone's life. Simply talking to a stranger. Now everybody's a little standoffish, right? Nobody wants to get near anybody or be in anyone's space. And for good reasons, not knocking that at all. But it doesn't mean we have to lose human connection. If anything, I think it should drive us to connect more, to support each other more in any way possible, whether it's from 6 feet or 6,000 feet or 6 inches. How can I support you? How can you support me? How can we support me? Let's seal the personal practice. 1 Om and 3 Shantis. God's peace, peace, peace in hell. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. It is always an honor, an absolute privilege, and what a pleasure to teach from this space. Sharing the practice with all beings. Om Namo Narayanaya. Namaste. So don't forget, Facebook is still live, everybody. Just so you know, seal your own practice. Any way you choose. So Sunday is almost filling up very fast in this, I call it the magic garden, the beautiful garden of make-believe. So reach out to me if you'd like to join us. It's 10 a.m. on Sunday. It's the last Sunday I'm doing here. I think that it's really, really important that the residents of the home get to enjoy their home on the weekends. This is my very first yoga teacher's space. So a dear friend of mine lives here, and we're going to make this a beautiful space, more beautiful space, to feed us on so many different levels. Remember, everything is, you need to contact me right there, yogawithgene.com. Even my cell phone's on there. Call me, send me a text. Have a beautiful day, everybody. Namaste.